Hello, all. Hoping everybody's doing wonderful and having just being vibing in their energy wherever you are, whenever you're watching this. This is Illuminate the Oracle, so welcome here. If you're new here, happy to have you. If you're returning, welcome back. We're gonna do the weekly general, general for the week to kind of see like what Spirit has um, for us for this coming week, or whatever energies. That spirit would best like for us to be in for this week. So I actually want to start with the fairies, this fairy deck to kind of get some to get a start here. All right. Whew. Divine Creator, please cover me, my collective, as we receive these messages today. We only seek messages of your highest vibration, messages that you deem for us to receive. Any evil eye or ill intent energy sent our way is immediately blocked and returned back to sender 1,000 times over. Bind it in their energy so they can never harm anyone again. Thank you so much, Father. All right. Yeah. Okay. Hoping everybody's doing wonderful, like I said before. Ooh, that's three. They like to come out in bunches, huh? All right, so it's three. So it's hard for me to turn away three. Okay. So the first one is wait for winter. So it says, during the colder months, the fairy queen of winter will help you manifest your heartfelt wishes, as long as your intentions are for the highest good of all. I feel like a lot. I feel like a lot of y'all been putting in some magic this past winter because now we're going into hopefully slowly sailing into summer. So that's beautiful. Oh, temptation. It says, are you in denial about an unhealthy habit, perhaps one that makes you feel guilty? This fairy says you have the power to overcome temptation, whatever its guise. Mm. So examining what's tempting you at this phase. What's the temptation that is sort of taking away as opposed to adding? Moon energy. This says surrender to the natural ebbs and flows of life. If you're feeling confused, this fairy comes to calm emotions and reassure you that peace of mind is possible. Mm. So it definitely feels like a really tranquil, balancing energy. It's kind of weak. Love it. Let's see. I think there's also something about winter that also helps you. It's something about the energy of winter um, that helps you reassess like everything. It's kind of like that entry before like the spring cleaning and clearing out old things that you just know will never. You know how there's just some things that you just know you'll never wear again because it kind of represented like a moment in time or where you were in life then. Um, but somehow it's just still hard to let go of it. And Spirit's just saying, reassess all those things that you really honestly do not need to carry on with you for the next era, or else it's just going to take space. But that could also represent people, places, and things. Anything. Okay. Moderation. Moderation. Is there something you know you shouldn't be eating? Try to eat mindfully and healthy. Although the fairies say that a little bit of what you fancy is fine. All right, so definitely allowing yourself pleasures and treats, but balancing that energy out, um, so it continues to feel like a treat. So yeah, keeping that in mind. All right. Any last minute messages, Spirit, that you want collective to know, be aware of at this time? Beautiful. Stargazing. It says, When you gaze at the stars, you give yourself fairy focus. Your intuition will flow more freely and reveal what you need to know about your situation. Stargazing. Hmm. Yeah, it's something about this. Lastly, inner child. It's a common theme. It's a common theme that keeps popping up in readings in different ways. Um, this card, it says the fairies of playfulness remind you to make time to embrace your inner child. Playing keeps us young at heart. Do something silly and fun, but stay safe. You may even need a playmate. You may not always need a playmate. You know, some of you have children, and you're allowing yourself to truly play with your children and be immersed in their world. I mean, that's the shit that children remember, and really treasure. If you don't have children, this really is like yourself and reconnecting with your inner child, because that's resurfaced with this period of healing and isolation. Um, one of the many things that you've been kind of gifted back is that sense of innocence that you came into the world as, that you may have thought was lost um, a long time, but it's come back. It's here. And so spirit is asking you to exercise it, to acknowledge it, to welcome it. you know, um, sometimes it helps me. I have a childhood name that I was known at a couple, and so sometimes I will like bring those childhood names up and out when I'm just to myself, talking to myself, reminiscing about something, or just trying to calm myself down or whatnot, or trying to pull myself out of an emotion. Um, I'll call myself that childhood name because it helps me to acknowledge that past version of myself is very much active in here and present. And so that's something that maybe you guys need to do to kind of further reassert that you're very much connected to your inner child, and that she or he is very much present and activated. Okay. Okay. So let's jump into the tarot. Let's see what's coming in for us this week. But I do feel like it's a lot of like healing and balancing energies and reassessing. Okay, like this behavior right here. Like, is this behavior something that um, needs some modification? I need to work on stopping or bringing back in. And I do know that, especially when you're kind of going into like whenever you're in winter season, that can increase the amount of vices that we have. Um, and sometimes it can take a little bit to kind of just reel them on back in preparation for the season that we're going into. But whatever this is, I feel like this is something that you're definitely looking into, and just trying to be more moderate about how you move, how you consume, what you're around, what you're allowing yourself to like take in, because you just want things that you take in to truly like fill this tank of your inner child tank, because it really is going to bring in a ton of inspiration for you, like inspiration just out of nowhere, just like, yeah. Okay, I love it. All right, so let's see what's going on with tarot. All right, let's see what's going on. All right, Spirit, what's coming in for my collective this week? What's coming in for my collective this week? What does my collective need to know for this week? Moving away from something emotional or something that had maybe some history going on here. Moving away and going towards something this week. What else is going on here? I guess I'll just okay. The Fool. So it's okay. It's someone moving toward a new opportunity to take a leap in a new opportunity. The Lovers. Interesting. Um, so it definitely begs the question of a choice happening here. I'm not sure if a choice is happening um, this coming week. Somebody is trying to is Aries energy, by the way, in Gemini. So that could be significant. Um, hmm. Who is this moving away? Let's just ask who these players are, child. Like, who is this? Who is this moving away? Who is this? Spirit, how do you want this to fall? It just flew over there, child. Please hold. Yeah, it's still in the reverse. It's still in the reverse. The Magician. Okay, so this is someone that in the past missed. They mishandled their abilities. They mishandled their um, prowess because they do have a lot of skill in the mental realm. They do have a lot of skill in manifestation. They are very clever. They are very charming. They can be very good with their words. Um, and very good at just naturally attracting people, places, and things to them, right? In the upright, it can be a very, very powerful manifestation. Like, I got all the tools I need to progress. But in the reverse, is like, yeah, this person knew they was all that. They knew they had it all. They knew they could have what they wanted, and they were definitely in that bag. Uh, and they can be, can make them a liar, can make them an all-out like manipulative, narc qualities about themselves, not to be trusted. And this is, I think, in the energy of a person that um, could be how you left them. Is sort of in this. This is kind of how you feel about them, but it's like they're moving away from something and stepping out. Um, could have been something that took a while to come in. Knight of Pentacles. Okay. Because you're their happiness. You're their one and only. They were not gonna experience it any other way if you're not there. Let me get a drink of water. I'm getting a little. Mm. You're trying to come through fast. I'm getting a little toasty all of a sudden. Okay. Okay. So yeah, they're trying to come in after healing for swords. They're trying to come in quickly though with our Eight of Wands here because they're very passionate King of Wands to push this forward to the next stage of things. King of Wands, they know exactly what they want. Their head strong about making it physical. They could be thinking about you very physically, with the King of Wands as well. Very, very moved passionately to come toward you um, and take a leap here. Um, hmm. If I wasn't gonna make this about, if I wasn't gonna make this about love, you could definitely say that someone's moving away from something that carried some emotional weight to go toward a new beginning here. This could be you going toward a new beginning that's really ultimately going to be like an ultimate success here, like the whole enchilada, whether you realize it or not. And whatever it is that you've leaving behind is something that you've deemed to be very manipulative in the past or unclear. But with the lovers, I definitely do, um, see it as being love, especially with all the cups on the board, with the 10 of cups and five. What is this? 5, 6, 7, 8, 8, 10. 8, 10 could be significant, or 10, 8 could be significant. Um, hmm. Okay. So this message could let's message blah, blah, blah. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. So this is part of the problem, right? This is part of the problem. This sort of sneakery, this sort of trying to get away with something here. It's something about how this person has. There's something about the way this person has to, in theory, come to you that's not really above board here. I don't know if they just trying to like. It's a sneak away. It's a sneak away, and this happens to be tucked in between the magician and reverse. So it's like this person. It's like this person has tried to manifest you in every way they've known possible, and none of it's worked. And I think this person is like, it's like this energy of like anything I gotta do, anything, but I don't understand why it's not above board. Like, why can't it be out in the open? Why does it have to be the sneakery about it? Because they want success. They want success. But there's something about this that's like the public with this card as well. Public success. People can see it. Um, I think in the past, this person has always had an over obsession about how they're perceived and how they look in the public as well. There could be a sense of like this person wanting to bring this forward to you because they you could perceive it as them just wanting to win more so than them stating their emotions plainly and feeling it decently, it's feeling it genuinely. There's a lot of yellow on the board, so like this person, I do really feel like you make this person like happy when they think about you. They just like glow. But I also think that this person may utilize your memory as like a reason to do some shit that's probably not great. Um, in the sense of like, well, I got to make it to my collective, so I got to do this hell or high water. I got to do it. I got to do it. It's like I'm not sure why they feel like they have to do it this way. So let's ask. Why does this person have to be collective with my collective? Wait, what did I say? Why does this person have to be? Why is this person being sneaky with the collective? What's keeping? Why are they being sneaky with the collective? What's holding them back? Why are they being sneaky with the collective? What is this energy? Oh, because they want to offer you something. Really, they want to make this offer here. Ace of Pentacles. Hmm. This could have been something that could have started a while ago. This could have taken up to 8 years, 10 years, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7 years. Like when I see Knight of Pentacles, I think of like the amount of time because they don't run. They can be a little slow, so that instantly makes me think that like either it's going to take time or it has taken time. But there's the Ace. There's the Ace of Pentacles. And so that was the answer to the question as to like why they're being sneaky. They want to surprise you because they know in your head you could be expecting absolute worst. You could very well have all these preconceived notions about this person. It's funny about this person. I don't know if they're like a little bit of a jokester or they're a little bit of a gotcha kind of person naturally. But it's like they want to keep this a secret because they know that you don't even believe that this is coming anyways because likely it's taken so long. So it's like they want to like creep by and really just surprise you, like you didn't think I'd come, you didn't think that's the vibe I feel. Like you didn't think this was gonna come, huh? You thought I was, you thought. Um, but there's a lot of yellow here on this board, so that just added to it. So that they're being sneaky because they don't want you to. They don't. The Emperor at the bottom. I just feel like there's some things that you don't know about this person as far as their situation currently, as far as like where their current stance is. I do feel as though either the Emperor energy has been activated, or this is the energy that they're working toward awakening. I do feel like this connection and your energy definitely helped this person to activate this Emperor side to really be mobilized toward not just what they want in life and what they truly desire, but what they want their life to look like. It doesn't have to look like all the things that people have told me or have um, shown to me is what it's supposed to look like. I can create that for myself, and that's where the Emperor energy really comes in. I can create and I can create and figure out this world, right? My world. Um, And so somebody's trying to really gather the strength right now to come through, maybe apologize, say some sweet, short messages. I feeling like to kind of gauge a temperature with you to see. Um, hmm, they could be communicating that they are done playing around with these self-imposed burdens that they kept adding into their life to distract themselves from the fact that they weren't that they were leaving. Somebody. It's like whatever what someone was distracting themselves with in order to keep them from something, to keep them from taking a leap into a new beginning, was all these sort of burdens that they kept sort of like allowing to kind of distract them. They hope that those distractions will pull them. They was hoping that these distractions would keep them from like thinking about you, and it didn't. It was just burdens. It was just painful. It was just consuming, but it was consuming, but they still felt this heartbreak. It didn't do anything about the emotions that this person felt inside. And this feeling like, either this person is heartbroken with how things are in the situation between you and their connection, or they're feeling a lot of remorse for the heartbreak that they've put on you due to this third party situation. There's three swords there for the temperance. So yeah, this person is now trying to heal. They really want to heal the situation now. This could be very well coming in this week of them coming in shockingly, but with shockingly just by the mere presence, but shockingly what they have on them. Because even when I like go back to the Knight of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles, first of all, whenever you see a hand coming from the sky, that's spirit, and the cards confirming that the divine is involved, the universe is involved in this connection, and so it's like spirit has gifted this person this really unique opportunity to how do I hear it? Um, do you believe in romance? Do you believe in second chances? Like this person knew they didn't choose right in the past, and that led to what it's led to as far as the disarray of the connection. But it's like the way this person wants to come in, which they know is taking some time. It's like they're handing collective something, and spirit is handing collective something. Something about this connection is like you're not even getting something from the person that you're stuck on their mind, but spirit has something for y'all too. It's something very some of y'all could be definitely getting a proposal. I, I, some of y'all could get a proposal this week. I mean, we got Ten of Cups, sir. And we got the Fool. I mean, they're not, the Four of Wands, but I feel like that was definitely a cycle in someone's like mental thoughts of like what would collective think. They think so much about me. What would they think about if I just rolled through with an engagement ring? Like, would they take me seriously? Would they get freaked out? Like, would they think that I'm being sneaky? Would they think I'm being manipulative? When really they really do feel like in command about this. Like it's very certain uh, of a place this person finds himself in because they're just like in deep remorse about how it all just shook out. There probably has been a bit too much time um, talking about what was wasted, time that was wasted, or where they put their emotions, not realizing there's two cups in the back. So it's like this person had to get out of their victimhood mentality in order to realize, okay, in order to get to this emperor energy, I got to mobilize and I have to brainstorm and I have to uh, figure out the next steps. I can't just sit here and cry about what was lost because all that does is move you further and further into the distance. That's all that does. There, yeah, it's more remorse. It's more than like, oh, I wasted all this time and all these folks not only got this little coin to show for myself. I don't know what the collector's gonna say about all of this. And it's just like it doesn't it's just stalling time, man. Just stalling time, man. That's kind of where they at. Because but the wheel is here. So the wheel is turning. The wheel is really trying to turn for this person. They could be kind of to collaborate. They really want to bring us in to collaborate, but that's really only with the turn of the wheel. If they can get themselves out of their own mind and feeling like you are not going to be there, you have tons of options, you have tons of things, tons of people that clamor for you. I do think this person worries about that other people are going to identify the things that they fall in love within you, and they're going to realize like all this time, like Like, when will I get to collective? All this time. That's what I'm hearing all this time. But they want to work with you. Um, they want to marry you. This could also be like my sort of like reception card. Like, that's the preacher over there, and these are the two people. But it could also be like a working relationship. Um, there is three there, but I definitely don't see it as a third party situation. I see it very much as like a person that's like saying the vows, and the two people there. So there's a King of Wands again. So this is the King of Wands story. They're trying to come on through, or you could be the Queen of Wands, and you're leaving something behind to take this new beginning. After getting a resurgence, after like coming out of a period of healing and remorse, it's like this person has their focus. I do feel like they are very attracted to you, very sexually attracted to you. That's I'm not gonna say it's the only motivator, but it's a big motivation for them coming forward because they can't stop thinking about um, how they want to be with you. Okay, okay. Let's see. It's for okay, okay. Let's do what what can collective do with this energy coming in? What can collective? What's best for collective to be in? So I'll do the angels. With the angel cards here. So what energy should my collective best be in for this presence? For this king that's trying to roll up through here with his wand. Okay, so let's see. Hmm. Okay, let's see. Whoa. The union of the hearts. Look at this. Look at the union of the hearts. Some of y'all are having a reunion this week. A love connection defies explanation. Fuck. I was about to say something that's not in the card. I'm about to say fuck what they heard, but that's not what the card says. The card simply says a love connection defies explanation. It defies explanation. I feel like this is a connection that has been under the scrutiny of others for a very long time. There have always been people likely attached or connected to this connection, and it's like, but it's such an ancient connection. There's something about the trees and them being together that just feels like this connection between you and this person is much more ancient than you realize. Like, your guys' energy. That's also the 28. The number 28 can be significant. That breaks down to a 10. Um, Actions speak loudly. Express your love through actions. Actions speak loudly. Express your love through actions. Okay. Looks like Spirit wants you to express yourself. Whatever's coming into you this week, express yourself with love, with honesty. Okay, we'll end it right on there. Because this is a spiritual connection. Look at that. A spiritual connection. This says a relationship has a connection that goes beyond this lifetime. I literally just said that there's something about this connection that's ancient. And so the card confirms it. Your guys' connection is ancient. This is not the first time that you guys have met. That's what it's felt so easy that first time you met. Like, I don't know you, but I know you. How do I know you? How do I feel so comfortable with you already? Because this is someone that your soul has known time and time and time again. So Spirit is asking, if you so choose, to demonstrate love in any way that you can this week with yourself and with the outside world. I'm also feeling with specifically someone that's coming your way to demonstrate love, but doesn't necessarily equal sex, right? Like love is love, so that could definitely just mean in the realm of like communicating, allowing people to communicate, allowing people to get things off their chest, allowing yourself to get what's ever on your chest off your chest, and come to understandings. That's an expression of love. Reconnecting with people, getting a sense of where they are now, that's an expression of love. There's so many different ways that we can demonstrate love just by being present and available to people as well as another way that we can demonstrate love to each other, and for ourselves. But yeah, Spirit is asking to demonstrate love going into this week. Whatever is coming your way, you are the angel of love. And I feel like you're connected back to your source. So nobody can really just come through and zap your energy the way they used to in the past because you have access to your source. You know exactly when you're feeling that way, when to take yourself away from people and take yourself out, and when to recharge yourself. And that's you demonstrating love for yourself. So whatever it is that you have to do, um, let this be sort of the thing that leads you and whatever move you have to make. If it doesn't feel like this for you, if it doesn't feel cozy and lovely and nourishing to you in the way that this angel is feeling, then it's probably not the situation for you. And you can demonstrate love by wishing them well and peace and going on your direction. But either way, I think this is a beautiful way to start out. And but yeah, demonstrate love this week, my collective. I love it. Oh, I also want to say wish wisely too. If you like my vibe, please like and subscribe. Until next time, people. Take care of yourselves.